Hi, ETM here. I want to give a huge thank you before we begin. We just passed 100 subscribers. That means that this message is reaching more people who are ready to take back their power. Come, join the movement, escape the manipulation.
They never feared losing you. They feared losing what you gave them. Because you weren't just a partner or a child or a friend. You were the stage, the spotlight, the audience, the applause. You gave them the role they could never play on their own. Without you, their grand performance collapses into silence. At first, they didn't see you as a person. They saw you as a mirror, one that reflected their power, their charm, their illusion. Your energy lit their fire. Your attention fed their ego. Your pain even became their proof of control. Every reaction you gave was another drink of water to their endless thirst. But here's the truth no one told you. They were never as strong as they looked. Every insult, every manipulation, every silent treatment wasn't power, it was panic. Panic that one day you would stop dancing in their theater. Panic that one day your silence would be louder than their voice. They feared abandonment because without you, they face themselves, and they know what waits there. An empty shell, a fragile ego, a ghost with no stage left to haunt. So they clung harder, twisted tighter, used fear, guilt, and shame as chains to keep you in place. Not because you were weak, but because you were the only thing standing between them and the void. And deep down, they always knew that the day you walked away was the day their kingdom of control would crumble to dust. The shift didn't happen all at once. It began with quiet moments. The days you stopped explaining yourself. The nights you stopped crying when they withdrew affection. The mornings you felt more peace in silence than in their presence. They noticed it. They always notice it. The little cracks in their grip. The times you looked at them with distance instead of fear. The times you answered with calm instead of rage. To them, that was the beginning of the end. And so they panicked. They love-bombed again. They threatened. They smeared your name. They tried to reel you back with memories, with guilt, with half-hearted promises of change. But none of it worked. Because once you taste life outside their prison, you can't untaste it. Once you feel peace, chaos loses its charm. What they feared most was never you leaving physically. It was you leaving emotionally, mentally, spiritually, because once your heart detaches, your body soon follows. And they know it. Their greatest nightmare is indifference. You can hate them, fight them, argue with them. They can still feed on that. But the moment you don't care, the moment you stop reacting, the moment you stop showing up to their performance, they're exposed. They're powerless. They're just another mask without an audience. And in that silence, they're forced to face themselves. And that's the one battle they cannot win. The day you left wasn't just the end of a relationship. It was the end of their illusion and the beginning of your truth. For the first time, the strings they tied to your heart snapped. The stage went dark. The lights went out. And the spotlight they thought would always shine on them disappeared. They won't admit it, but your absence echoes louder than your presence ever did. Every empty room, every unanswered call, every friend who doesn't believe their smear campaigns. It chips away at their carefully crafted mask. And while they spiral in desperation, you rise. Not because leaving was easy, but because staying was slowly killing you. Walking away wasn't weakness. It was the strongest act of defiance you've ever made. And here's the secret no one tells you. The narcissist's greatest fear is your freedom. Because your freedom proves their prison was never real. It was made of words, manipulations, illusions. It only worked as long as you believed it. But you don't believe it anymore. You see through the mask, you see through the game, and the moment you chose peace over chaos, the moment you chose silence over drama, the moment you chose yourself over them, you became their worst nightmare, and your own salvation. Like this video if you've ever realized their greatest fear was losing you. Comment if you've walked away or if you're preparing to. And subscribe if you're ready to keep turning their fear into your freedom.
You always here with